you will, this is just a recap. And this was like the 10 stages of genocide. How did that happen in Germany? How did it get to the point where like such a one-sided ideology became an entire country? How did it happen? So first up comes with classification. They had to divide us into an us and them mentality. You're either one of us or you're one of them. And thankfully you haven't seen it. Have you even encountered anything like this?
No, not in my life.
Yeah. So lesson learned. We're crushing it there. Good job, everybody.
Solid 100.
Solid 100. Next up, symbolization. This is where people are forced to identify themselves. What they had to do was make it so people had to show that they were the enemy. You have to declare yourself the enemy, and we need you to volunteer that information so we know who to attack. And I think if anything like that was to happen today, it would be like the first day that would get caught, because we've already seen this before. So
it's very apparent. So yeah, that wouldn't slip through the cracks or be altered in any type of way for us to go, this is acceptable.
Next up is discrimination, as people begin to face systemic discrimination. So like if you don't have, I don't know, let's just say the special ID, let's just call it that just to keep it. So it's like, I think back then like the swastika or whatever. If you don't have your special ID, you can't go to places. So like you can't eat at this restaurant, or you can't go to this gym, or you can't go and do these things because you don't have the special ID. And it has to be updated and it has to be current. You have to have the special ID. And if you don't, you're not allowed to do basic human freedoms. I can't even imagine something like this ever really getting pulled off today. I mean, after all the stuff we went through with like not even with just racism and all the stuff, women's rights, and with the discrimination stuff that's been happening over and over again throughout history, I would find that if we tried to start a new systemic discrimination, that we would do. We've seen it 100 times. We know what that is. We're not going to make that mistake again, right?
No, I mean, obviously, like I said before, you fool me once, you can't fool me again.
Choice.